This is Inside CSUSB, your #1 source of all things Cal State San Bernardino. About 1,500 students, faculty, alumni, family, and friends celebrated CSUSB's homecoming at the Coyote Dining Quad, featuring food vendors, a kids zone, photo booth, beer garden, and a DJ. Later in the evening, homecoming moved to Casulas Arena, where the Coyote volleyball team defeated Cal State LA. Speaking of volleyball, a hearty congratulations to the Coyotes for a terrific regular season. They captured the California Collegiate Athletic Association Championship for the 3rd straight year and 14th time in program history, and were the nation's #1 ranked team. Sadly, the outstanding 2018 campaign ended too soon at the NCAA Western Regional Tournament, where they lost in the finals. CSUSB made history this fall when the university, well ahead of schedule, surpassed its goal of raising $50 million for its 5-year comprehensive campaign, the largest single fundraising initiative in CSUSB history. The campaign, which focuses on student success programs, will continue through the school year. The Office of Graduate Studies held its inaugural Graduate Education Week, featuring seminars, workshops, mixers, and more to help students get the most out of their graduate studies programs. The File Library hosted a special Latinas on the Diamond event capping the Smithsonian Museum's Latino in Baseball in the Barrios and the Big Leagues initiative. The event was to honor the contributions of Latina players. Criminal Justice Professor Brian Levin, who is the director of the university's Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism, was quoted in a number of news media outlets on the subjects of hate crimes, right-wing extremists, anti-Semitism, and the massacre at a Pittsburgh synagogue. Science Daily ran a news brief on a research paper co-written by Richard Adante, an assistant professor of psychology. The paper, from the UC Davis Center for Neuroscience, focused on a brainwave device that boosts memory function. J. Paul Vickner, a professor of mathematics, was the focus of a sports column by San Bernardino Sun sports writer Louis Brewster. Vickner was recently named faculty athletic representative for CSUSB Athletics. The Riverside Press Enterprise quoted Cybersecurity Center Director Professor Tony Colson on the university receiving a National Science Foundation grant of nearly $750,000 to recruit and mentor 30 students from 5 community colleges. Psychology Professor Kelly Campbell was quoted in My Domain on the role that text messaging plays in relationships. Press TV quoted history professor David Yahubian on the European Union providing sufficient protection and incentives to European companies to continue to do business with Iran in the wake of the U.S. withdrawing from the Iran nuclear deal. About 300 African American and Latino young men from high schools in 5 Inland Empire school districts attended the 4th annual CSUSB Black and Brown Conference. The event provides the students with information about college and college life to increase the number of African American and Latino males who enroll and graduate from college. The Undocumented Student Success Center celebrated its 3rd anniversary of helping students. The event featured a silent auction of paintings created by students, allies, and community members, with the proceeds going to an emergency scholarship fund for CSUSB undocumented students. And it included a presentation by members of the Carvajal family, founders of Optima Family Services, of a $10,000 scholarship to CSUSB student Sam Martinez. That's all for now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at the next edition of Inside CSUSB.